Hogwarts, I don't know a lot of the background lore. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thanks, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my
he looks like Mole
from
the Atlantis movies,
I've
the animated movies.
More vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have
Dang, I haven't thought about those in years.
Gave quite the fight to some
really good
theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
That would make a killing if they turned it into a live-action movie.
We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Why'd you look like that? I apologize if I talk over them talking. I noticed it in my videos with Pythonis on the Dark Pictures Anthology. We do that a lot. I just realized I didn't mess with any of the music settings.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have.
Truth or
Opinions differ
gobbledygook?
as to how great a threat
good.
Ranrock really
Like that.
is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
I'm a special boy. I'm the chosen one.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Damn.
Hang on!
The horntail? Is that what it is? Oh, and we can see the Thestrals now because we watched that guy die.
The key! Give me your hand!
I'm surprised there's not more
Are you
overweight
alright?
witches and wizards. Because if I could do that, I would never get up for anything.
Perhaps a bit.
Like, shit, I forgot my water in the kitchen.
Take this. It's
Thank you.
Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Okay. It's a pretty small health bar.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Can I get up? Thank you.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Probably to show us something. Which for me... So if I find something, is it gonna like shimmer or... Oh, I pulled out my wand. Can I do anything with it? No, not yet. Getting ahead of myself. What's that? What kind of skull is that? Whitetail?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay. I can do that. Oh, I can run?
Mind your step.
Jump. Roll.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
All I did was turn down
Ancient magic?
the music and I could barely hear the...
A powerful magic
characters.
wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey.
Me neither, dude.
But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Oh, did I just get ahead of you?
Sir,
My bad.
why was your wife searching?
I saw a
for
side
evidence of
path and
lost
thought it was a
magic?
secret.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Yeah, great responsibility and all that shit.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
No.
Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay. Oh, a tap.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same thumbstick by disabling camera relative targeting in settings. Good for them. Nice. You wouldn't let me blow up all these pots unless there was something. Or maybe you would. Just for funsies.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Stop. Sorry, I had to.
Ah, up there.
Okay. Huh? There's parkour in this? What is this, dynamite? Oh, that was a very fancy little twirl. Hiya! Is there nothing? Secrets! Found 45 doubloons.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
That's very convenient. If you can do this and rebuild a long destroyed landscape, couldn't you repair, I don't know, Tower of Babel? Hill? Pyramids?
Almost there!
Or would that not be possible because it takes the original components back? So you'd cast that on the pyramids and some poor bastard's tooth would get ripped out of his skull.
Why would someone build this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That
Privacy.
portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Current objective. Okay. Am I not allowed to walk over here?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Damn. He's way over there. Sorry, Professor Fig, I'm just looking for secrets. Gotta find them all. I really shouldn't sing that song. So we all know what that guy does. I heard you referencing something I created. Sued. If I can just shatter pots for 6 hours, and that's the entire game, I'd be... Aim it? Looks like it's off-center. Okay.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Or they liked building things. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't have these abilities in real life. Like, oh, I don't know what happened. The ATM just suddenly started spitting out money.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. So what could it be blocking?
Another door? It's really the only thing it could be blocking.
What's this?
It's
Professor
whispering
Fig.
sweet nothings to me.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
So I'm gonna have to touch it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Like from Elden Ring? That Godric? What the fuck was that? Oh, it's sleeping. I just heard like growling. I thought there was gonna be attacked by some wildcat.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Use a manicure. Maybe a mani-pedi.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Will do.
After you.
I imagine magic isn't allowed.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Yeah, Vault 12.
On your way.
Why does he have red eyes? The one we're riding with has like gold eyes? No, gray?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So what, all the red glowing magic is gonna be... what, the goblin guy? Or the top hat dude that disappeared after we got into the carriage? I can use magic. I didn't think that was gonna work.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Yeah, until today.
Okay, I don't know why he... but there was something to look at!
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What is it? Ooh. More doubloons.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm
Look
not
at that
sure.
shimmering magic on the
Sir,
wall.
I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh, guide it with the... Hang on. Got it. So it's kind of like the phone game.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
That's awesome.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Dude, it's so fucking slow. Okay. It's a little better. So you gotta be pretty close.
Revelio.
A door.
Well, that's a start.
A door.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Okay.
Lumos!
That is not good.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
Okay,
Stay close.
Yeah.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts. Revelio.
Gringotts. Okay. Anything special? Anything secrety?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What you got?
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Well, that's not good.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Shit. You've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the dark areas. Okay.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Shit. Oh, great. Who could have seen that coming?
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso! Deposo!
Damn.
Confringo! Defendo!
Protego! Lubrified!
Defindo! Confundo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso!
I hit Y, that's not fair.
Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso!
Oh, I get it. That's
Defendo!
what I'm saying. It's like, hey man, you've been hit a lot.
Deposo! Levioso! Confringo!
Revelio. Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Right, it's not.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio.
Yeah, they're leading me somewhere. The treasure. I'm not sure what you can use the money on, but if it's a mechanic in the game, you gotta be able to use it for something. Take that. Other money nearby.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay, I'm gonna go around the swirling vortex of pain.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Ah, yes. Okay, no other treasure.
Lumos.
I'm gonna have to fight him by myself.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Suppose so. Okay, so I imagine you're done. Oh, so I need to find the spot where they all intersect. Gotcha.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to... I need to align these statues with their reflections. Potato!
Got him. Hold wide. I was wondering how the hell I did that, because I heard him say stupefy, and I was like, I don't have that fucking spell.
Protego!
Oh, that does not last very long.
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Damn, they fucking really move.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one.
Better watch out, buddy. Okay.
Revelio.
I imagine that the battles will be in
Lumos.
sets of 3.
Revelio.
I already am sprinting. Oh, there's a sprint. So I don't want to miss out on any coins. Or secrets. Oh, I almost stepped on it. Well, I guess that's it. Isn't this like the what movie was it? Where it showed the dead people in the door? What's that?
Revelio. Lumos.
That actually scared the fuck out of me. Just got snatched up. That's cool.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
These chests kind of seem like a trap. Okay, you have to be fairly close to see what's going on. Is there something over here? A door, but it wants me to check this out. What is that? Was it like a, oh fuck, a memory well? Is that what it was in Dumbledore's office?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive.
Pensive.
For viewing memories.
I was way off.
I wonder...
Do you lose the memory if you pull it out?
Follow my lead.
And put it in a bottle? Or is it like a copy? Not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles,
Nice.
the witch or wizard who completes the
Like
trials
magic.
will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility
Magic?
that accompanies it.
We've done
Magic?
all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
How about now?
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Shut up, you little bitch. I almost kicked you across the room.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you any.
You were begging for forgiveness.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
This place wasn't for you, little goblin man.
I know a way out!
Nice.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
And I can hear myself
I've never
again.
seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
I think it was just his armor.
Be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
It'd be nice if I could, I don't know, pause the game so that way I can adjust the
We
audio
haven't
balance.
missed the sorting ceremony.
How about now?
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this
How's the
locket as
audio
soon
now?
as I
Sound
can,
good?
but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
Okay, it needs a little more tweaking.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened
How about
this
now?
evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Sounds pretty good.
Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
I don't
There were-
like your mustache, sir.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I
Rumours.
had left.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh, I've also heard that Ravenclaw has the least amount of content. So I don't think I'll be picking them.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can you imagine the first person of the night to put that on has lice, and then they do it to 200 other kids? So now 200 students all have magical lice?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
So I imagine this will get me Gryffindor. This would be Ravenclaw. That's probably Hufflepuff, and this one's Slytherin.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition. An eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Except...
you belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, yeah. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
That's pretty cool.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Are those statues of sirens?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Right after I do this. Fire hazard. I'm calling OSHA. Do they have a magic division of OSHA in this universe? I hope so. You know, I was really expecting a cutscene.
Revelio.
I see something. Level 1 lock. So we got lock picking. Well, I imagine it'll be a spell that we have to use. I don't imagine they have a magic lockpick.
Revelio.
Anything else? Doesn't appear so. So, what's these? Oh, just eating random fruit. That's probably a bad idea to do at this school. What if some kid turned themselves into into an apple?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Would it be cannibalism or breakfast?
Revelio.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the magician. Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night? I can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone.
Okay, I'll stop. Teacup. Does that move on their own? Gotcha.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year.
My
I'm Sebastian
hairdo
Sallow.
changed.
Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go,
he's
poor
dead.
fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
So you mean like the
Revelio.
illegal kind? I'm down.
I wouldn't do that if I
Mess
were
with
you.
this. Were you talking about the spell, or were you talking about touching this?
Might want to think that again.
Revelio.
Oh, okay, they just disappear and reappear on their own.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Who keeps saying that? Is it you? What do you want? Bitch?
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Oh, it's her. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Okay.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Imelda. Imelda-hide.
I really hope you get to
Ooh, there's fish. My bad. What the fuck? Was that because I hit the window? Or does it do it everywhere? No? Scared the fishies away. So is it just this one? Ominous gaunt.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he
blind?
thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
So when I turn the other direction, I can't hear a fucking thing that they're saying? That was pretty cool.
Revelio.
Huh? Huh? Nothing. Alright, let's hurry this along. Ooh. Right. So they're mermaids, not sirens. I like the tapestries.
Revelio.
Hey, how you doing there, Jimbo? Alright, back to it.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Okay. Magic book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
Will do.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
This chest. Why does it randomly decide? To make me stop running.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
You keep up.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ah, okay. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio. Lumos.
Speak. What's this one? Oh, it's the spells. Easy there, buddy.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
There we go.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay. That's good news, I guess.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
It skipped over the one I wanted to choose, but okay.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Need a sip of water.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Great.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Oh, Miss Weasley, I'm
They've
sorry.
a rare aptitude
I don't mean
for magic.
what I said about those glasses I was looking at
Well,
earlier.
I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
that.
Revelio.
I saw that while I was walking down. Okay. Not sure what that's all about. Wait. Oh, there's stuff down there. I guess that's not the answer. Ooh!
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted.
I think why stave off the mayhem?
Revelio. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Me too.
Do
Revelio.
stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery?
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
What is that? Is that a fat dude next to a staircase?
Revelio.
I'm sure there was something over here to look at too. I haven't learned that spell, so I can't go in there. Okay, so what I'm looking for... Well, you know what? Let's go take a look at this, because I can scan it.
Revelio.
Or maybe not. Thought maybe. Okay, looking for... Fat statue. Something hissed at me.
Revelio.
I saw a shimmer.
Revelio. Revelio.
Got it. Another puzzle?
Revelio.
That looks important.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay, so I have to guide them back to this.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I imagine that goblin with the red magic has pretty powerful gear.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that!
Cool beans.
Revelio.
Okay, I guess it's time to go to class. I doubt I'll be able to figure out that door one. Relationship quests. Oh my goodness, is there romance in this game?
Revelio.
I don't think that there's like a time limit unless specified between classes.
They really shouldn't allow food and drink in the common room. Stepped in a puddle of butterbeer the other day.
Fuck is this? The door was loading.
Well, I for one am relieved Christian cancelled.
Oh, that's cool.
Revelio.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna take me forever. Forever and ever. Forever and ever.
Revelio.
Probably a lot to... Oh, I saw the wispies. And you gotta be right on it. Wyvern Fountain? This fountain is the Transfiguration Courtyard. In the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary. Possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Was that a fucking tongue twister?
Revelio.
Aurelio. There's another food flame. Do I need to go? No, I can go through here. Another dark area. How you doing, buddy? I hear a jangle.
Revelio.
Who is you?
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
How you doing, buddy?
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Thanks, homie. I hear a jangle, but... Is this? It's not. I've gotten further away from it.
Revelio.
Not seeing much in the way of stuff to look at on the way here. Whoa! Freaky. You're whispering again. Did you move?
Revelio.
I'm pretty sure that just moved.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
This one's catching up to me quick.
Levioso.
Hot damn.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego! Levioso!
Protego. Case things.
Stupid one.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso! Protego! Stupid one.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Yeah, I'm beating the shit out of him.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity.
Points to Slytherin.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
I've already done that.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thanks.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Cool beans. Hybridine Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
Revelio.
I've got to learn that spell.
Lumos.
Is this one of those? No, it's not. Do I want to talk to you?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I don't like your voice. I'm out of here.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh my goodness, stop.
Revelio.
Anything over here?
Nice work.
Thanks, buddy.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft
I have
with a
been
wand.
fighting Ice Knights.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Okay.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, that sounds particularly awful.
Revelio.
That's that, I suppose. Yep. Nope.
Revelio.
Can't tell where the ding-dang is coming from. That's pretty cool. An Irish phoenix, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. I thought there was a banshee.
Revelio.
Shall not pass. See something. This suspiciously looks like a pathway.
Revelio.
I gotta see if I can get over there. It's in the toilet?
Revelio.
Oh, hey. That's suspicious. Did I just get sprayed with toilet water? Gross.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Who the hell was that?
Revelio. Revelio.
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back.
I don't like it when I turn the camera slightly and it
You know it's gonna
makes
be a
me
laugh,
deaf.
Ronan. I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions in class. I'm always tongue-tied, unless it's Professor Garlic. Or it's
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Nice.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Well, I slept about 4 hours.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Yeah. When am I going to learn to do shit like that?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh boy.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm
close to the
at the last possible moment.
Right trigger.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them towards you. Accio, the trick is to pull this... Very good!
I don't want to pull it into the other one. You know what? Maybe I do. Get them all on the 50.
Splendid!
Now let go. Oh!
That's
it! Ooh, stop! Oh!
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I'll move out of the way.
Here we go!
Damn.
Phew.
Accio. Excellent.
Watch me. There we go. Nicely done. Let us see.
So as long as you release pretty much in the middle of the yellow, you're good.
That is how it's done.
Whatever, lady.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable.
Nice.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
I'll move.
This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Accio. Splendid!
Watch this.
Are you gonna hit my ball off? Yes. Take this one.
Accio.
Ooh, that one didn't have enough oomph.
Well done. Let us see this. There we go.
Okay, I'll wait a second.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Oh!
That's it!
Barely hanging on.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I didn't know in this universe that there was a lot of wizarding schools that were bigger than Hogwarts, because it's always like, fucking Hogwarts is the cream of the crop.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Very magical.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
I didn't know they could do that either.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, have you seen the fucking poses my character throws out there? He's like fucking flare.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Yeah, check out these sick-ass moves already.
If you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Revelio.
Is there anything special? There's a chest over there. Excuse me, ma'am.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
That sounds to be the case.
Accio!
Damn.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah? Yeah.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Sweet. Got my hand on a couple spells. I played the fuck out of that mobile
Hello
game.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
You scared the piss out of me.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Should have seen me in Defense Against the Dark Arts. Fuck that guy up.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Beginner's luck.
Revelio.
I'll have you know, I only got hit almost to the point of death when fighting the Ice Knights. In the prologue. Oh, this is where that other thingamajig is. What the hell was that? Don't be whispering all demony in my ear when I turn around.
Lumos.
I only do that shit on Tuesdays. It's right fucking there. What, am I
Lumos.
blind? I have to find my way back.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Salad. You never got down to the fight.
What?
Revelio. Revelio.
Get a card. All right. No.
Revelio.
Revelio.
On another adventure, are we?
Yep. Sorry, I can't talk to you. I have to meet with Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Looks like my grandpa.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Deke talks in the third person because Deke is quirky.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit
Yeah, I'm the
during
fucking
your
best.
brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager
trying
there's a
to
good
dig
deal more
information out
to
of
your
me?
travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip
Then
to
what the hell am I
Hogsmeade
doing here?
mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh.
And Mr. Ollivander
thank you.
will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
The bloom in the background.
Professor Sharp asked that they have a
blurring is
couple of
crazy.
particular recipes on hand for you.
Making my eyes hurt.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I don't remember who Sebastian is.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I assume that butterbeer is a non-alcoholic beverage.
Revelio.
Okay. Anything special in here? Yeah, but it's all locked up. Oh, he's right here. Kitty cat! Are there more cats around here? I must give them all
there you are.
the scritches. Hello there.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So in order to get you to teach me, I have to...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh. I can collect those now.
Got it.
Oh, those are origami.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Wasn't there another one in the main...
Don't get too cocky simply because you had
area
one
with the
victory over
first
Sallow.
moth puzzle?
He never backs down from a fight.
Yeah, whatever you say, ominous.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nice. Magic.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay. That one.
Reparo. Revelio.
Sweet.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Can't get it because he said charm.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Oh. Nifty. Well, I think I'm going to call it here for today. So like the video or don't. Birds. Words. I'll see you in the next episode.